We just left Epcot, and for this Moosen Adventure, we are headed across the way to the beach club to have dinner at Beaches and Cream. This has been on our bucket list for a really long time, and we're actually staying at the boardwalk this trip, and so we decided this was the perfect time to finally go to Beaches and Cream. This is actually an incredibly short walk. To get here from Epcot, you just leave through the international gate, the gates out there by France and by England, and then it's just a really quick, short walk to get to the beach club. So probably, we haven't even been walking 5 minutes yet. If you are not coming from Epcot, probably the best way to get here if you're at one of the other resorts is to jump on that bus to get to
Disney Springs, and from there jump on a bus headed towards the Beach Club Resort.
Or you could take the Skyliner to Epcot and walk down here. I don't know how it works though in terms of getting back to your hotel afterwards. I don't know how long the Skyliner or the buses leave. You might have to catch a bus from here to Disney Springs and then to your final destination hotel. And again, check those times. If you're here during the day, that wouldn't be an issue. It's not going to be an issue for us because our hotel is literally right behind us at the boardwalk, which was most of the reason that we finally decided that this was the trip we were finally going to get to go to Beaches and Cream. Check out how pretty this area is. They've got a couple like swing chairs over here on the water. The view is gorgeous with the lights illuminated. I don't know. I think I said that funny. This is their pool over here on your right hand side. I've heard it's one of the best pools in the entire park, and I think that pirate ship is actually a slide. See the waterfalls over here. We are going to actually walk right here in through the lobby. You guys basically walked this entire thing with me. It was under 10 minutes, and we were not walking quickly.
Granted, Epcot is closed and it's sort of late, which is the other reason we picked Beaches and Cream, but this resort so far does not seem crowded.
I don't know how this works in terms of walk-in, but we were able to get a reservation tonight while we were actually waiting in line for Guardian's Ride. Sign is right in here. I've never been here, but this is their lobby. So it's a pretty lobby. Cape May Cafe is over here on your left. You walk right by Cape May Cafe. This actually looks like a really fun, yummy buffet, but we aren't going to that tonight. We're going to come down here. Okay, that's cute. There's so much glare, but it's a little sandcastle with Mickey Mouse. And we are going to head down here. I feel like we're winding down around a slight little bit as we come through here. Love the beach umbrellas. Like it just totally fits the theme of this whole hotel.
And now we're going to head back outside because it's actually located right next to the pool.
Here's a different view of the pool. There's tons of chairs out here. It is so warm tonight. Then it's up here ahead. I don't know if there's another way to get here besides cutting through the lobby. I kind of don't think there is. You think there is? I don't know, but that's the way we came. And also get the Beaches and Cream ice cream to go. Just for reference, here is the pool. The pool is really fun. And then it's located right across from the pool. I was turned the wrong direction when they did it, but I guess whenever you order the kitchen sink, which incidentally comes with an entire can of spray whipped cream, they do dim the lights. Do they play any extra music or anything? No, they just dim the lights, I guess, to signify that somebody. Oh, the alarm goes off. Okay. Maybe we're going to have to order that just so we can have that happen. Actually going through the back door to enter. Our table must be back this way. And it is.
This is Future Moose. This is a little bit out of order here because I waited until most of the people had left the restaurant to be able to record this. But I wanted you to be able to see how cute this restaurant is. Their theming with the pictures is really fun. There's not a ton of seating here. So I do recommend getting on that Disney app and getting reservations ahead of time just to make sure that you do in fact have a table. It was not very crowded tonight, but it was later. The parks were already closed. But I would imagine that during the day when it's busy and there's a lot of families out at the pool, that this is probably pretty crowded. In my opinion, this is also the perfect place to take kids. They are known for their ice cream, but I'm excited to see if their food is just as good. In addition to the things that you would expect, like the specialty shakes and the floats, they have a burger, they have a grilled cheese, they have a Reuben sandwich, they have an Impossible burger, they have a French dip, they have a salad, they have a chicken sandwich, they have a patty melt.
Okay, so we found out that Neapolitan is only chocolate, strawberry, vanilla, and then specific toppings with that. Chocolate lovers is the different chocolate ice creams with only the chocolate toppings, but it's all of the chocolate toppings. And then the everything but the kitchen sink is literally every single topping that they have. Oh,
They don't have a ton of seating here, but they do have some bar seating. I don't know if that's just walk up or if it's reserved. We got the onion rings to split. I'm actually pretty impressed with how many are on this plate. We also got a patty melt. This is a burger with Swiss cheese, sauteed onions, and garlic and peppercorn dressing on marbled rye bread. We also got the cheddar bacon ranch chicken sandwich with sauteed onion, lettuce, and tomato on a multi-grain bread. I opted for the French dip. This was thinly sliced roast beef with Swiss cheese and crispy fried onions on a toasted French roll served with au jus. As the sides, you could pick potato tots, French fries, or fresh fruit.
this is the French dip. I'm actually really glad I got it. This roll is nice and soft. I think the roll on the French dip makes a big difference. This had the onions and that cheese inside. Mm. I really like this. I love that it came with melted cheese because not all French dips do. The addition of the onions is really good too. Most of the time when I get French dips, if I don't like them, it's because the meat is really tough. That is not the case with this beef. This is super delicious. The juice is really good. I wasn't sure if I should get watermelon. I guess I didn't know it was watermelon. It just said fresh fruit, but fresh fruit is always kind of an iffy game. So I went with the French fries, but they are good, thick steak fries. These are delicious. I feel like Disney's a lot of places has gone away with the big thick fries, so I super appreciate that they are. They are super dunkable into the juice. I do have to say, I do have to say that Bruce opted for the watermelon. She said it's really good, and that I actually should have gone with the watermelon. She's right. The watermelon really completely hits the spot. We did get onion rings to try as well. Mm. I like the onion rings. I kind of thought we were going to have to get a couple orders of the onion rings because lots of times they'll only give you like 3, maybe 4. They gave us a lot, and you can taste the onion ring inside. And I like whatever they breaded in this. It's really good. It's not panko breadcrumbs. A lot of times they do panko breadcrumbs, but it is a little bit greasy. Right now, I got to try these loaded tots. I want to call them tachos, but they don't call them tachos here. There was a chili cheese one we thought about getting, but we decided to go with the bacon ones. This had the bacon, the cheese sauce, the tots, the onions, the cheese sauce. The cheese sauce is really good. This would actually be the other reason I got the French fries because I thought it'd be fun to dip the French fries in it. Hey, that was a bit of a fail. But these are like super loaded. Ugh. Oh, good. The other thing I kind of want to try, with the onion rings. Ah! And this is what they do when somebody orders the kitchen sink sundae. Pretty sure we're gonna get one of those too. Loaded onion rings. Mm. I really, really, really like it on the onion ring because the onion flavor is super crazy good. Overall, I'm really, really glad that it came to beaches and creams. Lots of times, if you go to places that are ice cream, their ice cream's really good, but their food is just okay. It's not the case here. This is really, really good. Bruce is also letting me try a bite of her chicken sandwich. She took up the tomato. Mm. I think this would have been really good with the tomato. That's also really good without. The chicken breast is kind of thin, but it's really tender, really easy to eat. And the bacon is good. It's not super crispy, but it's got a really good flavor and it's cooked well. The chicken sandwich was also a good choice. I don't know which one. It does have onions on it. I like it though. I think the flavor with the onions on it is really good. Kind of a toss up of which one I like. Weirdly enough, I think I maybe like this one a tiny bit better. That's because I really like the flavor of the bacon on it. This is a really, really good chicken sandwich. But either way, you can't go wrong. Look at him. Okay, legit, when they bring it out, they say a whole can of whipped cream, and everybody in the restaurant's supposed to say a whole can of whipped cream. And look, there they are putting an entire can of whipped cream on our sundae. That is so much whipped cream. And here she is adding the cake and the different toppings. Oh my word, I'm pretty sure that this is ours that they're making right now. Let me know in the comments if you've ever gone to Beaches and Cream, and if so, did you try the kitchen sink? Did you like it? Better yet, were you able to finish the whole thing? And if you haven't, does this now make you want to go get it?
Not going to.
Yeah, she's just doing it for Eddie.
And a whole can of whipped cream.
A whole can.
That's right, a whole pan. And my friends here are going to finish all of it. Let's give them a round of applause. I'll be proud even if you don't finish it.
That's all I can.
We did, in fact, order the kitchen sink. I was kind of hesitant to get this, not just because it's a lot of ice cream, but because I was afraid it was going to come with like strawberry and like marshmallow toppings and like pineapple toppings. And I don't like those toppings, and the thought of it all mixed in together was kind of like, I don't think so. But it doesn't, and it was fine.
Stay away.
This is like Andrew's dream because he absolutely loves the cherries, and they piled it high with cherries. So the kitchen sink is literally every single topping that they have of ice cream. So it's got like brownies, it's got sprinkles, it's got Oreos, it's got some kind of cake. Like, let's just throw like 10,000 cherries on it. It's going to be Andrew's dream. I think it's got every single kind of ice cream, like, and it is literally in the kitchen sink.
And a whole can.
That looks like, oh yeah, we watched them like pour like the whole can of whipped cream on
Not
top.
even though it is. It's literal.
Yeah, literally, and then they toss the can. This is kind of insane. And it's like just a total guess on what flavor of ice cream you're gonna get when it comes out. That is so much whipped cream. I don't know why, but I pictured them like just bringing like a can of whipped cream to the table. I can't even get that's your dream. Good job, Goose.
Thank you. You have to be careful.
The strawberry is good. I was gonna go for something else. Okay, it's not even coming off the spoon. I really wanted mint chocolate chip, but I have no idea where that is. I did find a chocolate though. This is so hard to get out. I think I would feel really embarrassed getting this a little bit, except for I think like we're like the sixth person to get this. So here's the mess that is mine. There's no way this isn't going to taste good because what's not to like? But I don't know if we can eat this whole thing. I was actually kind of afraid it was going to have like strawberry toppings and pineapple and stuff and marshmallow, that it was going to be gross. There's peanut butter in here somewhere too, right? Got a bite of the peanut butter? Okay, here goes. Their ice cream is good. Incidentally, I didn't know how to film that because like it was someone else's dessert.
But they have like the ice cream, like a big chocolate ice cream sundae, and it was big. And it looked absolutely delicious because they got a chocolate one. So any ice cream that you get here is big. In fact, our server said even their sundaes are 3 scoops of ice cream. So if you don't eat a ton of ice cream or you're not super hungry, get it to split. This is so shareable. Like everything we've eaten tonight here was so shareable. Like,
I don't know why, but my audio didn't work here. This is Future Moose. But as you can tell, we are making a pretty good dent in it. Those yellow things in there look like pineapple, like big pineapple chunks. They're not. It's pieces of cake.
The better question is how many people finish?
I don't know. Like this is a big goofy mess.
Moose gave up after one bowl. I know. Moose.
Who wants the grilled crown? I miss the old me.
Andrew is now 20% ice cream.
That was really fun. That has been on our bucket list for probably 3 years now. And every single time we thought it was too far away or we just weren't here, I had no idea how close this actually is to Epcot. Like, this would be perfect in the middle of the day. If you didn't want to eat in Epcot, like, it was literally 5 minutes away. It was really, really good. I didn't have high hopes for the food because it's an ice cream place. And a lot of times ice cream places don't have great food. Oh my gosh, the air conditioning in here is absolutely freezing. I kind of need a coat. But so yeah, I didn't have super high hopes for the food. I figured it would probably be okay. And wasn't that fun? But I actually really enjoyed the food. Like, even if I wasn't gonna go get ice cream, their food was delicious. The drawback to Beaches and Cream, although it wasn't even a problem, I don't know how crowded it is during the day. It was not that crowded tonight, but it's not a super big restaurant. So I could see it being really crowded. Like I said, we came after Epcot, so it was kind of the end of a long day. But I don't know what it's like during the middle of the day when there's a lot of people here or people swimming or whatever. Um, so it's a really fun restaurant. When you order that kitchen sink, they bring it out to you. Like, you can watch them dumping all the toppings on it. It literally gets every single topping that they had. I think we were the only people tonight that finished it while I was. I've got weird lights in the background that finished it while we were there. And if you finish it, it was actually hard for us to finish. But we like set a goal. We're like, we are finishing this kitchen sink. But if you finish it, then they clap for you and they like have everybody in the restaurant cheer, which is sort of embarrassing and sort of kind of cool all at the same time.
This is apparently where my mic decided it didn't want to be a mic anymore, and I didn't realize it until I was editing it. But I did ask the server how many kitchen sinks they sell every single day, and she said that like once somebody orders it, it kind of snowballs and a lot of people start to order it. And if I'm remembering right, because now it's not on my video anymore, she said that they come, I want to say that she said like 15 cans of whipped cream to a box, and that they go through about 5 boxes a day. I'm hoping I'm remembering that right. But she said it's quite a ridiculous amount that they sell, but it was really good, even though it was kind of ice cream soup. Thanks for coming along on this adventure. If there was anything that you liked or found interesting about this, please go ahead and like and follow along so that you don't miss any more adventures. I love it when you come along, and it means the world to me that you're helping support our channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you real soon.